Welcome to the meditation for healing anxiety. My name is Karenna with Hello Inner Light, and I'm honored to have you here meditating with me today. To begin, please find a comfortable space and time where you can safely and comfortably close your eyes and allow your attention to turn inward. We're going to begin this meditation by doing some breath work. So first, just go ahead and notice your breath as it is. Notice the gentle rising and falling of your chest and maybe your tummy on your inhale and your exhale. Maybe feeling the air moving in and out through your nostrils as you breathe. And as you're noticing your breath and tuning in to its rhythms and its cycles, we're going to begin to imagine that on every exhale, we're gently blowing out through a straw. So allow your inhale to occur naturally, and on your exhale, make a circle with your lips and gently blow air out as if you're blowing through a straw. Inhaling regularly, exhaling through a straw. And I want you to begin to extend your exhale, making it a little bit longer every breath cycle. I don't want you to strain or struggle or try to go to your maximum exhale or make this some sort of tense activity. You can continue to be relaxed, but you're just allowing your exhale to lengthen a little bit every time. A breath like this begins to give your nervous system the signal that it can relax. Anxiety is a state in the nervous system. It's a state of hypervigilance, of always looking for danger, so that you can't really relax into your body or into the present moment, where everything just feels a little bit fearful or full of worry. Sometimes it can even go into a state of panic. So just continue this breathing exercise to signal to your nervous system that it can relax. Everything we're going to do in this meditation today is designed specifically to soothe your nervous system, and you will begin to feel that if you aren't already. So allow this gentle breath pattern to continue, the inhaling and the exhaling through the straw, with the exhale being a little bit lengthened. And now I want you to imagine, with your eyes closed, that there's a beautiful tube of light going from your hips to the center of Mother Earth. This tube of light is your grounding cord, and it just effortlessly plugs you in to the rhythm, the grace, the healing potential, and the love that Mother Earth is offering us every second. So as you plug into Mother Earth, your spirit can come into your body more deeply, and you can also begin to release. You can release any energy down this grounding cord that you don't like in your body or in your energy field. So you can imagine that Mother Earth, the center of Mother Earth, she can just collect any of your worried thoughts, any of your anxious thoughts. They can begin to just fall down the grounding cord, and she can recycle them back into pure life force energy. And then I also want you to imagine that there's a waterfall of golden light coming down from the heavens above your head. This golden light is coming straight down from your highest self. So it's just purely you. It's pure vitality. It's pure love. It's your truest essence. And this golden light just begins to wash through your body, through your aura field around your body. And it clears out your entire aura bubble and body so that the only energy here is safe and nourishing and uplifting to you. So you don't have to struggle for this safety. Your highest self is just clearing this whole bubble of energy around you, as well as your body, with this golden light. Still breathing, exhaling through a straw, allowing your exhale to be long and gentle. This waterfall of golden light is coming from your highest self, washing through your entire body and aura, and then going down your grounding cord. And it's beginning to soothe you. It's beginning to move away any energy that doesn't feel good to you. And it's beginning to nourish you. So you can just give in to this nourishment. You can begin to receive. Perhaps you can relax into this light, noticing how that feels to you. This golden waterfall is going just to continue as we move on in our meditation. I now want you to focus on your sensations in the present moment. This sometimes feels really weird to people when I lead them through this meditation, but this truly is an incredible way to allow your nervous system to recalibrate, to allow your nervous system to come out of that constant state of hypervigilance, anxiety, and worry, and to begin to find peace and soothing. So even if it feels a little bit strange, just know that this is an incredibly effective way of releasing anxiety. So I want you to get curious about the sensations of your body in a really deep way, in a way that you may not have tried before. So allow your attention to come down. I like to start with my hips and my bottom resting on the chair beneath me, or the floor, or the bed, wherever you're seated. Just tune in to your right hip. Notice where the weight is resting in your right hip. Is there just one pointy specific spot where the weight is resting? Is there a broad area of contact? What does that feel like? Is your hip resting on something soft or something hard? Does it feel warm or cool? What do you notice as you truly feel the contact between your hip and your chair? Noticing your left hip, again getting unusually curious. Noticing where the weight is resting in your left hip. And what that contact between your hip and the chair feels like. Is it pointy or broad? Smooth or bumpy? Soft or hard? Warm or cool? How is your left hip similar or dissimilar to the sensations in your right hip right now? Noticing the sensations in your thighs, your knees, your calves and your ankles, and allowing your attention to fall all the way down to your feet. Again, getting unusually curious. So let's tune in to the sensations in our left foot right now. Noticing where is your left foot making contact with the floor or the bed or another part of your body. Notice all the points of contact. And then notice what that left foot feels like right now. Is what it's touching smooth or rough? Does it feel warm or cool? What can you notice about the sensations in your left foot, and how would you describe them? Tuning into your right foot in that same curious way. noticing what your right foot is touching. Is it touching the floor? Is it touching the ground? Is it touching another part of your body? And what does it feel like when it comes in contact with whatever it's touching? Is it touching something soft or something hard? Something pokey, something smooth? Does your right foot feel warm or cool or neutral? Just dropping into the sensations. Now see if you can feel both feet at once with the same degree of curiosity. And this is just like the exhale. If you're straining, if this is really, really hard, just see if you can notice gently. See if you can tune in tenderly and see if you can release some of the struggle and the effort. I know it's an unusual activity, but give yourself permission to do it gently. Feeling both of your feet. We're going to shift gears a little bit to do one more activity that truly entrains your brainwaves into a peaceful pattern, taking you out of the constant hypervigilant cycles. So noticing both of your feet, I want you to imagine that you could feel the space between the tip of your big toes and the backs of your heels on both feet. Just imagining that you could feel that. I want you to imagine that you could feel the distance between the tips of your pinky toes and the backs of your heels on both feet. Can you feel the distance between the inside of the ball of your foot and the outside of the ball of your foot on both feet? Can you imagine that you could feel the volume contained within the skin of your big toes on both feet? Seeing if you can feel the volume contained within all of your 10 toes. And noticing, imagining that you could even feel the space between your toes as you continue to breathe. Rub your feet into the floor or across the ground if you need to. That feels really good and can really bring you into the present moment. And then I want you to imagine that you could feel the space contained within the skin on both of your feet. Can you feel the distance between the bottoms of your heels and your kneecaps on both legs? Imagine that you could feel the distance between your kneecaps and your sit bones on both legs. Bring your attention to the sensations of your sit bones on the ground or the chair or the bed beneath you, and really notice them rooting down, grounding down. Can you feel the space between your right sit bone and your left sit bone? Can you imagine the distance between the outside of your left hip and the outside of your right hip? Imagine that you could just experience your hips and your pelvic bowl as volume, as space contained within skin. Again, noticing your sit bones sinking down, rooting. Imagine that you could feel the distance between your sit bones and your shoulders on both sides. Can you feel the space between your sternum and your spine? Can you feel the distance between the outside of your right shoulder and the outside of your left shoulder? Bringing your awareness fully back to your breath, you can feel the volume of air moving in and out through your lungs as you gently breathe. Noticing the sensations in your body and noticing the quiet in your mind after you've devoted this much time to this meditation for healing anxiety. How do you feel different? We're going to begin to wrap up this meditation. You can continue to exhale through a straw, gently lengthening it. And for one more minute, I just want you to bring your attention back to that golden waterfall of light coming down from your highest self. So you have a bubble of energy around your body called your aura bubble, and it's about an arm's distance in front of you and behind you, to the left of you and the right of you, and it's a little bit above your head and below your feet as well. I want your highest self to bring that golden energy, that golden light, to the boundary of your aura bubble, just reinforcing that this is your space and that this space is safe for you and that you have this golden light just healing this boundary, creating more safety, creating more space. So the golden light just heals that boundary, creating more safety and space for you. And now I want this golden light, this waterfall, to go specifically through your nervous system. It can go through your amygdala. It can go through the center of your head. It can go through your medulla oblongata, your whole spinal cord, your whole brain. And it's just bringing healing and release to any of those patterns of anxiety, those patterns of constant worry, those patterns of hypervigilance. Your highest self is updating all those areas so that they can feel your truth. They're supported by the wisdom of your highest self. And all that worried energy just flows out with the waterfall down your grounding cord, while Mother Earth will just recycle it. Take one more minute letting this golden waterfall fill you in from head to toe, right to left, back to front. It also goes all the way in to the core of your cells, the core of your organs, the core of your tissues. It goes out to your skin, and then it goes out all the way to the edge of your aura bubble, filling in every part of you with this safety, this support, this love, and this nourishment. Take one more breath, and when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and stretch your body. Go ahead and validate yourself and thank yourself for giving yourself time to do this healing today. Great work. Thank you so much for joining me.